Hi all, it's Saturday. I guess this would be day 3, 4, I can't even remember now. Anyway, I'm outside the albergue where I am staying, and this is the laundry hanging. It's a small albergue, and it probably isn't the best one in town, but it was the closest one. Because today I walked 28 kilometers, and I was just going to 28 kilometers finishing in that hill up there. We had to climb up and over it. I thought I was going to die. My fitness is terrible, and the heart medication that I'm taking doesn't help the condition. So it was a bit of an effort, but I did it. I just had to take it slowly. So I thought I'd tell you about today. Today, I think, you could say that today was the good, the bad, and the ugly. The good first. Well, I'm on the Camino. It's number one. But secondly, I got thinking about, I told you about Philip, a French pilgrim who was robbed at knife point of 200 euros. And that was a traumatic event, and, you know, it was just bad. But anyway, yesterday a number of us put together a collection box, and I don't think anybody ever counted it up. We just gave them the box. So we helped to offset in some ways, and people put in, 10 and 20 euros, and we shared it around the albergue. So that was really good. The bad is the route today started out with 18 kilometers on a paved road with traffic going by. It was up and down, up and down. It wasn't very flat, which didn't bother me at all. It was a hard stretch, and it would have been nasty if it was in the heat of the summer at 40 degrees, reflecting the heat. After that, we went into a park, which was marvelous, but the walk ended at this hill, and that hill was seriously difficult. So that was sort of the bad, if you want to say it was bad. The other thing I found out about my day and my future Camino is that I have to pack a lot more water. I thought I packed enough for the trip. Some of it leaked in my packs, but I still didn't pack enough. And I was basically out of water when I got to the halfway point. I refilled, and I was out of water just before that hill. So as soon as I came down the hill, it was first thing I did was pound 3 glasses of water. And I'll have to pay attention to that in the future, just that make sure I have enough water, and figure that, a liter for every 8 kilometers. So I didn't impress myself with how poorly I planned. Now the ugly is, there's nothing ugly about this experience. There are always things that, aren't perfect. But the ugly part for me was that I let somebody get to me. Like, they just irked me. And I didn't like how I responded. I was judging them. I was being critical of everything they said. And so, there are times in our lives when, we see our motivations and see how we live our lives, and see that it's not what we want. And yesterday was one of those moments that I just didn't like how I could judge somebody. He didn't rent space in my head. I just knew I was judgmental, and I want to let that go. So, yesterday I was telling you that today was a decision day for me. I've 95% decided that I'm only going to break up the next long stage. I'm one of the least fit people here. There was a fellow that he passed me. I passed no one. He passed me, and he was saying to someone I was walking with that he didn't like this kind of stage because it's too short. I sort of, oh gosh, this is all I can handle. I did handle it, but it's all I could handle at this point in my Camino life. He likes, stages that are about 40 kilometers, and there's no way in the world I could do that. So I'm gonna break the next stage into two. I'll have an easy day tomorrow. I'm a little sore today, and 16 tomorrow and 20 the day after, so it'll be nice and light. And hopefully as I get farther into the Camino, the fitness will improve. Right now it just sucks, but I'm walking. I did 28 or 29 today in difficult conditions. It's hot. And down in the valley before the hill there was very little breeze, but so it was like the first time I experienced summer heat, and I did it with not nearly enough water. So that's about all I wanted to say. While I was walking the other day, I did a video, but it was on the end of my stick, and the sound wasn't too good, so I didn't post it. But I know that I was just thinking of and praying for my friend Andrew, who's in the hospital recovering from surgery. I haven't heard what's going on, but if he or any of his family are listening, I have been carrying him in my prayer on this Camino, and I hope that things get better. That's about it. I talked to Georgina a few minutes ago on Skype just to let her know how the day went, and I wanted to pass this on to you. The Camino goes on. I am doing the best I can, and I suppose that's all I can do. So I'm gonna try to, my iPhone is charging up. I'm gonna go get some Wi-Fi, as they call it here, find a Wi-Fi signal and upload it. And the next time I see the sun, it's late afternoon here, I'm gonna go get some food for the next couple of days, because it's going to be a serious party around here. But I'll next time I see the sun, it'll be Palm Sunday, and I know what that means for many of my colleagues. So blessings on you all. To Georgina, Jamie, Casey, Dan, those I love, those I'm starting to miss, this is Slow Walking Stevie Wonder.